What's the biggest financial mistake you made in the past 5 years?
I sold Bitcoin for a fake ID when I was in college.
Are you serious? What's going on, guys? Today we got some amazing questions lined up for you guys from the streets of Miami. We're going to be talking to entrepreneurs. We're going to talk about everybody asking amazing questions. So do me a solid. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, do me a quick solid. Subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and let's go ask some crazy questions to these customers and people in the streets. Let's go. And who do you want to be when you grow up?
An entrepreneur or engineer.
When you say engineer, what does that mean to you?
Going into computers and stuff, like a computer engineer.
What do you know about artificial intelligence right now?
I see a lot of threats in it, but if we can refine it more, it could be better. We could use it to better work on healthcare and better stuff like that.
Why do most parents don't teach their children about finances at a young age?
Coming from a Latino, they don't teach us that. They teach us to go to school, get a degree, and get a job and get a house. I'm in real estate now, and that's what I teach him, and I'm glad that I learned it in my 30s because now I can teach him to start at a young age.
Are you an employee now or no?
I left my job, started my own company. I wish I would have did that 5 years ago.
So why didn't you leave back then? Like, what was the fear that stopped you from jumping out of that job?
Thinking I didn't know enough, thinking I needed to continue to figure it out. You know, the thing is, we're all figuring it out. We don't want to be reckless. You want to make sure you have money and enough runway to go after it, but, you know, you just got to go for it. My dad always told me, he's like, son, there comes times when you have opportunities, you got to go for it. And I actually lost him in 2020, but I was like, yo,
wow,
I'm going to live the rest of my life to honor Pops. I'm going for it. And actually, because I'm from Oakland, California, I've always wanted to live in Miami, and I've been coming out here for forever. Now I came out here, I'm like, you know, I'm going to go move to my dream city, start a company, and do it. So here we are.
I respect that, bro. One goal you're trying to accomplish in 2023 in respect to your father.
I have a successful marriage. I'm married.
Wow.
And, you know, want to have a successful marriage with my wife. You know, home family time is everything.
What's the biggest financial mistake you made in the past 5 years?
I sold Bitcoin for a fake ID when I was in college.
If you can focus on one industry, what's the one industry you'll focus on in 2023?
What I do right now.
What do you do?
Hotel investing.
One tip to become successful in 2023 in your industry.
I think you just got to be focused on experiential travel, giving the traveler the experience that they want. People don't want to stay at like a cookie cutter Ritz-Carlton or JW Marriott anymore. You'll see things like this hotel right here, the Citizen M. It's a lot cheaper, but people want to stay there. It's more experiential, immerses you with the actual community, the neighborhood, the surrounding. That's what people our age want.
Would you invest into a company that's run by a male or a female?
Female, girl power. I mean, I want men to succeed too, but I want to support my ladies.
What's the biggest mistake women make when it comes to entrepreneurship?
I think we choose family over the money.
So you think that women should focus on money or more family, in your opinion?
My opinion, I want it all. But I think we do tend to focus on marriage, a family, kids.
The man that wants his wife to stay home and cook and clean and let him focus on hunting and making money. What do you think about that?
I think that has changed.
I'm all for that, but if you want me to stay home and take care of the kids, don't ask me to pay for no mortgage or nothing. You pay all the bills.
We have some amazing questions lined up for you. I can't believe people said these things. It's crazy. But listen, we got a couple more for you. Do me a solid. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, do yourself a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Click the little bell for the notification so you know exactly when we post content. We post content on a daily basis for you guys to inspire the youth. So let's get some more questions answered. And I see you guys in those answers. Let's go. To tell someone that's right now going through struggles, should they focus on getting closer to faith, or what should they do in your opinion?
I think at the end of the day, you need to have a lot of dialogue with yourself. You need to have a lot of meditation and introspection and really ask yourself, what are your flaws? What are your strengths? How are you balancing those out? How are you making sure that you're the best version of yourself? If becoming the best version of yourself means going to a certain religion based off of whatever ethics that they have, go for it. But make sure that you're actually really looking at it from like a, does this truly fit me, and not just jumping into it because I'm going through something crazy and I just need something to make me feel better. Because at the end of the day, you understanding you is way more important. And if you understanding you comes from a certain religion, then all power to you.
Top values and belief systems you believe that will help your company grow.
Well, we're in the trenches right now because we just started. If you're starting out, you got to do everything you possibly can to put yourself ahead of other people. Like Amazon, they built web services for their business. Then they started having income from that. So for us, you know, we're making content and then we're gonna start getting paid off the content while we're using that as advertising.
Have your cash flow pay for your actual business to grow the business.
A lot of people throw money at you left and right, but you wanna get the people involved that have the most connections. In our case, the master plan is we wanna get in with David Grutman because obviously he's in the club space.
David, you better check this guy out. Do you think it's okay to bring God in a conversation with business?
Here's the answer for you as best I can give it to you from a Jewish point of view. To say I want to put God into a business conversation is one thing, whereas when you walk into a business conversation, you should already be godly.
Ooh, I like that.
I think that when you walk into any business deal, you have to act like you're a doctor and you're cutting a fine line in the, call it a pound of flesh of the business deal. Everything that we do has a direct correlation of how we walk into the situation. There's an idea where if I've done business with somebody else and it went bad, and a friend of mine comes to me and goes, hey, I'm about to do business with this guy, I have to, in essence, give that guy, like, hey, look, I'm not telling you not to do business with the guy, but I didn't have a very good experience with the guy. Wish you well. Peace. And that's a sense of putting God into the conversation.
Wow, today was an incredible day with the great questions and great answers. Some of them were deep, some of them were short, some of them were amazing. Like, it was awesome. If you love this kind of content, do me a solid, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, click the little notification bell, and hopefully we get to 100,000 subscribers with your support and your help. And we'll see you guys in the next video.